59 years of champions have come and gone. Who will claim number 60 as we're off in the 2026 Super Bowl? This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
You can't get past me.
On first down, Wilson. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You don't want that. You don't want that.
Now Wilson on first down. A screen to Bell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. And a look at Bell, who remains down after that play. Appears to have gotten shaken up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. On first and 10, it's Wilson. And this one's incomplete. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Wilson throwing again. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. He didn't get rid of the football there, took the sack, although that's easier said than done. He can't just chuck the thing sideways into the seats.
No, he really can't, because you're not afforded total protection as a quarterback. You have to get outside of the tackle boxes as defined by the NFL, meaning wherever your tackles operate normally, get outside of that. And the ball that you throw has to get back to at least the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you face an intentional grounding call.
They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. The former seventh-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert him to being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
And he is knocked down from the side. 13th play now on the opening drive. Will this be the lucky one? It's third and goal.
Move 15. Three down.
From the shotgun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. He may try, and he will have a touchdown with the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Double tight, double tight. Three down, three down.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there. And now second down.
Boom! That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Check.
Blue 90.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Watch the slant.
Here we go now.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Hey, we got tight left, tight left.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this has started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, you better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on third downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. 2 seconds to go, first quarter. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And on 2nd and 10 now.
Strong right, strong right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. Wilson flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Smart that.
Boom, boom.
Hey, alert.
On second down, here's Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they rattle off a big one. 55 yards.
Here we go.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Now, Russell Wilson appears to be shaken up. And you know they're holding their breath over on that sideline. He's still down. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Flush to his right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll look to throw here. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Tight end to the right. Move.
They'll try and run it in with Bell.
5 down. Stand up.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They go play action with Wilson. Rolling to his left. And it's a touchdown. Russell Wilson, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
All right, here we go. Boom,
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here.
Hey, big drive right here.
36 power.
On first down, Wilson. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good pickup there at 22. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now Wilson throwing on first down, escaping the pressure right. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. On second down, it's Bell. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. Bell a first down and then some. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Now Bell. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Shaq Thompson coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Check Mike 54.
Zebra.
Mike 54.
Easy. Check.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Check three. Kill.
So it's halftime here on... So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And an alley to run.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Hey, dog.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Seven yards to go on 2nd down.
Strong right.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Green, 39.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Here we go.
A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
Now let's go. 319.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Well, they didn't really have to earn that first down, did they?
Well, they're not having to earn much, are they? Back-to-back penalties. First was 1st and 5, and now they give them a first down.
3 down.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says try something different, try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
They faked a field goal on 4th and inches, and I will guarantee you that as they went off the field, someone from the defensive side said to them, next time, this situation, bring your offense. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm sure you're thinking what I'm thinking. Why not just do a QB sneak, maybe a fullback dive, try to pick it up that way?
I do know that people think that, hey, I'm really going to fool them with this one. Sometimes they outguess themselves.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. Now Wilson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Watch tight end. We got 3. We got 3.
Wilson now on 1st and 10. Slant route caught by Edelman. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. On 1st and 10, Wilson flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he's into the clear. 30. 10. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
And that one makes it 14-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Now Wilson on 2nd down.
Two down.
And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Edelman, the intended receiver that time, and it's 3rd and 5.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Dancing to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
But they're certainly being aggressive here. It's like being a sprinter in a 100-meter dash, exploding out of the blocks, trying to push the ball downfield. Guaranteed this defense.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play.
Let's go. Blue 90.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
On the ground, McCaffrey. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and goal.
Set. 319.
We got 3
319.
McCaffrey. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
Hurry up, here we go. 319.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. McCaffrey turned away on 4th and goal. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Yeah, baby.
The give is to Bell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. They'll run it now out of the gun. Able to slither by, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Here's Wilson on first down. Goes underneath for Bell. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on first down. Wilson. Buying time to his left. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. To throw is Wilson. Throwing on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And quickly, they get to the line.
We're going to keep getting sacks.
On 2nd down, Wilson steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. And that is incomplete. A 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Time for a break. We're back to perhaps crown a champion after this. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And this will be a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the
Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
19.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Bell. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll try the right side with Bell. Bell so light on his feet, and he's brought down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. A give to Bell. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll run it with Bell, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it. This is Bell. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're spelled in good shape, but, yeah, you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gunn signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.